Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Terri and I make Philippine Travel Updates. In this video, I'll answer some of your questions. So these questions were posted on our videos and I collected them. Most of these questions are relevant to a lot of people. Kaya your question may be answered in this video. It's mixed. It will start with immigration, then the negative test result requirement, vaccination, and then quarantine, One Health Pass. So it's a mixture of all things that you need to know. It's for foreigners, Filipinos, and Balikbayans, all travelers. So let's start with the first question from Memelita. What are the requirements for foreign tourists to enter the Philippines? So what are the requirements for foreign tourists to enter the Philippines? First up, your passport should be more than 6 months valid. Then your vaccination card or certificate. Then your exit or return ticket of not more than 30 days. However, if you want to stay longer than 30 days, you may apply for extension upon arrival in the Philippines. Let's say on the second week, go to immigration office, bring your passport and some cash. Next up requirement is a One Health Pass QR code. Then if the foreign national doesn't have a booster, then a negative test result of either a PCR test taken 48 hours or a negative antigen test taken 24 hours before departure. Next question is, can unvaccinated travelers enter? If you're a Filipino citizen, yes. Basta Pilipino, kahit pa walang bakuna, pwedeng pumasok. Well, for foreign tourists or foreign nationals who want to enter the Philippines as unvaccinated, your passport should be more than 6 months valid. You need to show a negative test result, a pre-booked quarantine hotel for 5 nights, an exit or return ticket of not more than 30 days if you're coming as visa-free, then a One Health Pass barcode. Then you must coordinate with your airline whether they will accept you as unvaccinated entering the Philippines, and you must choose Cebu as port of entry. Cebu is the only gateway for unvaccinated foreign nationals. I will soon make a separate video for unvaccinated foreign nationals. Wait for that. Next question is from Sasha. Wala na pong proof of travel insurance for former Filipinos? Yes! Nobody is required to have travel insurance when entering the Philippines. Travel insurance is no longer required, but it's highly recommended. Next question is from, doesn't have a name. I'm a former Filipino citizen traveling to the Philippines for July 20. With my American husband, do we need an exit ticket? No, since you're covered by Balikbayan Privilege, you don't need a return ticket. If you can bring your old Filipino passport or birth certificate and then a marriage certificate for your husband, then exit ticket is not required if you are covered by Balikbayan Privilege. Next question is from Douglas. Jen, if I bring my marriage certificate of my spouse, do we still, kailangan ba siyang kasama para ma-qualify sa Balikbayan? For foreign spouse to qualify for Balikbayan Privilege, they must travel with their Filipina or former Filipino spouse. If the foreign spouse travel alone to the Philippines, they are not qualified for Balikbayan Privilege. They will be only given the visa-free privilege of 30 days. Next question is from Gaming Vlog. I'm going to read this in Filipino because it's for former Filipinos. Hindi ba risky kung magstay sa Philippines for good galing UK with British passport? Expired na kasi yung Philippine passport ko, natural-born Filipino, pero hindi ako nag-apply ng dual citizenship. I will answer the question of Kitty, a good friend of our channel. Hi, Kitty. You can travel to Philippines using your UK passport. Bring your old Filipino passport so that you can get Balikbayan Privilege, 1 year stay, and during that 1 year, you can apply for your dual citizenship at the Bureau of Immigration main office in Intramuros, Manila. You will need your birth certificate, PSA birth certificate, and your certificate of naturalization among other documents. Mas maganda na maging dual po kayo kung for good na kayo sa Philippines. Exactly. If you want to stay here for good, mas mabuti magpa-dual citizenship. There are other options naman, pero medyo complicated. Hindi ko pa na-explore yung other options for former Filipinos to stay permanent in the Philippines. There's SRRV, and there's other types of visa, pero mas mabuti yung dual citizenship. Next question, I may explore that topic soon in the future. Next question is from Juliet. We have a stopover sa Korea. In Incheon Airport. Do we have to take a COVID test for stopping in Korea for 4 hours? We are fully vaccinated with booster. No, if you have a layover in Korea, walang requirements. No need to show negative test result. It's not required in transit in Korea. Next is from Maria. That rhymes. Korea Maria. Hi Jen, thanks for your info. Do you know if the Philippines honor accept the Johnson & Johnson shot? Yes, we do. In fact, my mother who was vaccinated here got J&J. J&J is recognized in the Philippines. If you have one shot of J&J, you are considered fully vaccinated. Next is from KV Blog. Need pa ba ng yellow card? No. Does anyone need the ICV yellow card? No. Yellow card is no longer required. As long as you can show a vaccination certificate issued by a foreign government, then you're good to go. That is accepted in the Philippines. Next is from Sweet Chilies. I like the name, but I don't like chilies. What if your vaccination is expired? Are you required to isolate? Do we have to show proof of negative test result? There is no such thing as expiration of vaccination. Whether you were vaccinated last 2020 or 2021, it doesn't matter. It's still valid. There is no expiration for COVID-19 vaccination in the Philippines. Next is from Vans. Hi Jenny, do we need certificate of vaccination? I have a Vax card with booster. Well, if you have the CDC's vaccination card with booster, that's good enough. Do we need a PCR test? It depends. If you are an adult, 18 years old and above without booster, then you need pre-departure test. If you are 12 to 17 years old, unvaccinated, yes, you need negative test result. If you are 11 to 4 years old, if the 11 to 4 years old is traveling with parent or a guardian who is unvaccinated or no booster, then a kid who also needs a negative test result. This is the clear guidelines on who needs pre-departure testing. Adult without booster, unvaccinated 12 to 17 years old, and then 11 to 4 years old traveling with unvaccinated or no booster parents. Screenshot this if my explanation is not clear to you. Read it to yourself para mas maintindihan mo. That is the requirement if you are required PCR test or antigen. So either you can choose either RT-PCR 48 hours before departure or antigen test 24 hours before departure. So it's up to you. Next question is from Lacrel. One question. My daughter fully vaccinated pero no booster. She's 16 years old. Does she need a test? No, she doesn't need a test since she is fully vaccinated 12 to 17 years old. She is within that range. So as long as she's fully vaxxed and she's 16 years old, no need for test. She's exempted. How about sa mga recovered from COVID na uuwi ng Pinas? Kailangan pa ba ng PCR test? In the Philippines, sorry guys, the quarantine days for fully vaccinated is 5 days. So let's say you got tested positive for COVID July 1. You travel to the Philippines July 6, then fully recovered ka na as long as you have no symptoms na, ganun. And you are fully vaccinated. So as long as you have a booster and you're fully recovered, no need to show negative test result. That is the biggest advantage of boosted travelers. If ever you get COVID, you don't have to worry about testing positive na. Hindi mo na yan iisipin kasi you are already exempted from testing. Then, next question is from Shalini. How many days should I need to wait after my booster shot to get exempted? No days of waiting. You don't have to wait. If you got your booster yesterday and you travel tomorrow, it's already recognized. There is no waiting time. Booster shots are recognized as soon as they are administered. There's no waiting time. Next is Annie. Gusto ko lang mag-ask if pwede po ba on the spot mag-register sa One Health Pass or at least 24 hours before my flight. Accepted po ba yun? So can I register, let's say, at the airport, just hours before my flight for One Health Pass? Yes, you can. The important thing is that you can show the barcode or QR code. Then you're good to go. Yes, you can register at the airport. The QR code or barcode will be issued straight away after you finish answering the questions. So yes, registration at the airport, it's possible. It's allowed. It's accepted. Narisa. Jen, my question is, can my family make the One Health Pass for me? Kasi senior na ako at hirap na din ako magagawa ng One Health Pass. Narisa, yes, your family can do the registration for you. They just need to send the QR code or barcode to you. That's all. So other people can do the registration for you. In fact, I've done registration for other travelers and I just sent the QR code to them and that's fine. That is totally fine. So yes, Narisa, yung anak niyo po pwede mag-register sa inyo. Juvenile, do I still need to register to One Health Pass for domestic flight? No. One Health Pass is not required for domestic flights. Pinoy ako pre, I like the name. Miss Jennifer, what about for the seamen? With 8 weeks contract only, some are only 5 weeks. Do we always need to register every time we go home? Yes. Every time you enter the Philippines, you need to register to One Health Pass. You cannot use your old registrations. It expires. And your travel details changes. So every time you enter the Philippines, you need to make a new registration to One Health Pass. Next question is from Brandon. I don't have a booster. I already registered for One Health Pass and received barcode. I will take my antigen test in a couple more days in the future. How will I get the test result uploaded? Brandon, you should register to One Health Pass right after you receive your negative test results. You register to One Health Pass after you receive your negative test result, not before. So Brandon, there is no way that you can go back to the website and then upload it. No. Please make a new registration after you receive your negative test result. Register again. You cannot re-upload test result. John Ray. Ma'am, pag children ba below 5, tapos naka-visa sa akin, anong ilalagay sa One Health Pass nila? OFW ba or non-OFW? OFW kasi ako, ma'am. So, for example po, OFW, may kasamang bata uuwi ng Pilipinas. Ano ba yung classification? OFW ba or non-OFW? Yung bata po, non-OFW. Opo, non-OFW po yung batang kasama. Yung dependent ng OFW, non-OFW po yung pipiliin nyo dun sa One Health Pass. Yung bata naman po, meron naman pong box doon sa One Health Pass kung saan ilalagay nyo yung transaction number ng magulang. So, ang gagawin nyo po, John Ray, una, i-register nyo po yung sarili nyo, then i-register nyo po yung anak ninyo. Kasi kailangan yung transaction number ninyo sa pagrehistro sa anak ninyo sa One Health Pass. It will make sense po pag mag-register kayo. Maintindihan nyo rin yan. Next question, I forgot, there's no name. Need po ba maghintay ng email sa akin? Nag-screenshot ako naman po. So this is a new thing with One Health Pass. The QR codes or confirmation email is no longer sent to your email. I've tried it many times. So guys, if you don't receive your barcode or QR code in your email, it's very, very, very important that once it shows in your screen, screenshot po, make a copy. You can take a picture of it. You can screenshot your phone or your computer. Make a copy because chances are it will not be sent to your email. And don't stress, that's normal. Please get a screenshot as soon as lumabas yung QR code. Get a screenshot as soon as the QR code is showed or posted on your screen. Okay? Because they are not always sent to your email. Next question, how many days of quarantine? Well, if you're unvaccinated, 5 nights. So, 5 to 6 days of quarantine. So, guys, if you have any questions po about travel to the Philippines, I've made travel guides for different travelers. This one is for Filipinos. This one is for Balikbayans. This one is for foreign tourists. Yes, I've got you covered. I'll put the link in the comment section so you can watch that. And also for One Health Pass din, gumawa na po ako. I've got everything covered. That's all for this video Q&A. I hope this video answered your questions, and if it did, please leave a like on the video. It helps me keep going. No, it supports the channel, and if you want me to keep on making travel updates, simply just like the video. That's all. Share it to anyone whom you think will find it useful. God bless you all and stay safe. Bye.